Where's the part when he does like the humps? I want to hear the hump. Where the hump part's at? Wait, it's coming. It's coming. Wait.
It's coming.
Wait.
That's my sound.
Ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Oh, we in this thing, baby. We in this thing. What's up? Are you guys looking at how beautiful this looks? By the way, no, it's good. It's good. They saw it already.
They were looking at it.
Switch on back. We ready to go, man. Let's get this party underway. We got a lot to talk about today. I'm getting a wedgie over here. We got a lot to talk about today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are indeed ready, baby, as it is the one, the only Designated Spittaz, folks. It's a big show today, man.
Oh yeah,
it feels big.
I feel like ever since we started here in the new studio, every show has felt big.
Well,
every show's felt big. I mean, it's just we do big things now. That's it. What do you want me to
tell you? You know what?
Everything's big.
You know, we're kind of main events now.
I mean, pretty much.
We got booked into the main events, and that's all there is to it. So
it happens.
Folks, what's up, everybody? Chat, how you guys doing? Smack that like, hit that sub. You know, there's only one way that we can start this show, right? We got to say Happy Mother's Day.
Yes, sir.
To the mamas out there. And on this very show, we have a mama.
We do.
All right, mama, what you got to say about Mother's Day? Anything?
No. Just happy Mother's Day to all the mommies out there.
That's
all my
it?
Sexy mamas, all the cute mamas.
That's
what
right.
about ugly mamas too?
Okay.
Damn.
All right.
Oh, my God.
And don't forget your grandmothers.
Oh, you got to love the grandmamas.
Hey, today is a big day for grandmothers, too.
Hey,
a lot
they
of y'all
mothers
forget.
too. They
A
mothers
lot of
too.
y'all forget. Francis
mothers
don't.
too.
That's when I move in.
Nah, you never.
Oh my God.
That's my move right there. I wait for Mother's Day and I hit up the grandmothers that didn't get a message.
That's a great idea, actually.
It works
That's
every
a brilliant
time.
plan, to
It
be
works
honest
every
with you.
time, I'm telling you.
I believe
Happy
it.
Mother's Day, man.
That is an absolutely brilliant plan. Happy Mother's Day again to everybody out there. First and foremost, I got to say what's up to this amazing chat. Terry, what's up, my guy? Uncle Dom, how you doing? We got Cruise Control. What's up, brother? NYC Nelson. Joey Diaz has a funny story about Puerto Rican Nelson. You ever remember that one, Puerto Rican Nelson?
Yes.
Medina, what's up? Kyle Malay, Jedi Cooper, Miss Chocolates. Fire Franco, Conyo action early in the show here. Tim, what's up, brother? Everybody, what's up? Guys, I think I told you everybody earlier too. If you haven't voted on the poll in the community section on YouTube for NYU, make sure you actually go ahead and do that because that's going to be some of the meat of today's conversation. But meat.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Hey, yo.
She is fitting in like a glove, folks.
Malay, what's up, baby?
Let me tell you, she is fitting in like a glove. But really quick, guys, we want to start off with Garrett Cole. Garrett Cole went today.
He did.
He had a rehab assignment. Now, starting pitching hasn't been the Yankees' problem, and we're gonna get to some of that stuff. But how did Cole fare today?
So our guy Garrett Cole struck out 8. It's a season high for him thus far in his rehab starts. 8 strikeouts over 5 innings. This was his 5th rehab start, and he allowed 3 runs, 2 earned over 5 innings, and a 6-1 loss at Reading for Somerset today.
Okay, so Garrett's kind of getting back into form, looking like himself.
Well, when you see strikeout numbers like that, you do start to feel good.
Yeah.
I know that a lot of people are going to look at the runs, right?
Of course.
Similar to Rodon's outing today.
Yep.
But
you had to watch. Like if you didn't watch Rodon's outing today, you can't talk about it.
You won't understand it.
You won't get it.
You won't get it.
And I'll break it down. I'll break it down for everybody.
To me, the biggest difference between Cole's outing and Rodon's outing is the walks.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
When I look at the numbers here for Cole, he went to 77 pitches today. His last start, he was under 70. He was at 69.
Okay.
So he's up at 77, which means that, for the next one, he'll probably be, if he gets another one, which I'm pretty sure he gets another one. We don't know if he gets another 2. He'll be up over 80. Once he gets up over 80, now he's probably coming back to the big league club. Unless the Yankees play it a little bit slower, which they could. Yeah. Like you said, pitching hasn't been the problem.
Of course.
But he threw 51 of his 77 pitches for strikes, and that's kind of what you want to see.
Yeah, that's definitely what you want to see from Garrett. But so Garrett's on his way back. We know that. Today the Yankees had a very, very big outing with the return of Carlos Rodon.
Yes, sir.
All right. And everybody kind of, he was called Carlos Rodonuts today in the chat and all this other stuff. Leave my brother alone, all right? My man put on a little bit of weight, but guess what, Francis? He hit 98 today.
Yeah.
He hit 97 today.
Yeah, the velo was good. The velo was good.
It's his first outing back, and Rodon's an interesting character. And let me tell you why he's an interesting character.
Okay.
He has become a player that a lot of fans love to hate.
Yeah.
There's a few guys out there that you got like a feeling about yourself where it's like, you want to see him have a bad game today.
That people don't like him.
You may not want the Yankees to lose, but you want to see Rodon have a bad game today. I know you do. I could tell it and I could sense it.
There's a lot of people, we say this all the time, there's a lot of people out there that would rather be right than see the Yankees win.
Unbelievable. The balls.
It's nuts.
The balls on them.
Because those are the people who you have to question, okay, so then are you a fan of the Yankees or are you a fan of your take?
Or of yourself.
Yeah, it's like, and that's the funny thing is like
nobody plays on your team, brother.
We're here, we do content like Pete's live every freaking day. We still want the Yankees to win. Like I
want Aaron Boone to go down in history as one of the best Yankee managers of all time.
Dude, if Trent Grisham won, if Trent Grisham won the MVP, like I would get cooked to no end.
You'd be happy,
and I'd be the happiest dude in the world because if Trent Grisham won the MVP, we're winning a lot of freaking ball games. But
no doubt,
you're right. Rodon is a polarizing character. It's like people almost want to see him fail for whatever reason.
Super polarizing. So today he goes out there and he puts up zeros for a little bit.
He does.
And even early on, I think the first batter of the game, I believe he walked him. The command was everywhere. Rodon was leaving sliders, and I said many times, we're actually lucky in some situations those sliders are way outside. Because if they just hang over the plate, it's going to get absolutely creamed.
Yeah.
So he got away with that, but we did see fastballs up to 98, 97 miles an hour. We saw really good changeups, which, again, was matter of fact, Carlos Rodon's changeup last year was one of the best pitches in baseball. One of the best swing and miss pitches in Major League Baseball.
If you look at the numbers, it's a fact.
So Rodon got it. He came out of the game healthy.
Yep.
And look, guys, he walked 5 batters today. He threw a wild pitch, and he had a hit by pitch.
Yeah.
So when you put all that together, and then you say, how many hits he gave up, Pete? 2.
Yeah.
2.
Literally.
2. So when he was in the zone, he was all right. The problem was the walks. And again, he just got loose bodies taken out of his arm.
Yes.
That's going to be the thing that comes last.
Yes.
The command is going to come last. He didn't have a full spring training.
No.
I'm not making excuses for him because I know everybody's going to be like, anytime I talk about Dominguez or Rodon, forget about it. It's all Pete just loves these guys. No.
It's not excuses.
I'm being honest. It's not an excuse. Now, if you're 5 outings from now, 3 outings from now after this one, and Rodon is getting lit up, I'm going to sit there and say, this ain't the guy that I remember. Come on, Los. What are we doing? We need you back to last year's form at least.
July is what I'm talking about right now for Rodon. July is when I'm really going to start. Okay, like that's when I'm going to expect to see the Carlos Rodon that I'm expecting. Right now, no. Like, and to be honest with you, believe it or not, when you look at his start today, there was a lot of similarities to the Rodon that we saw last year. That was great. That was his best Yankee season.
And he was throwing 97, 98.
Yeah.
He was throwing laser beams up there today a couple of times.
Some of the off speed.
Laser beams.
Some of the off speed was super sharp.
Oh, there was a couple of beautiful swing and misses on changeups today.
And some of them were not.
See?
You know what I mean?
See?
So, these things happen.
You know what I say about that sometimes?
I can't believe it.
He's having a season, boy. Listen,
Lord.
shout out to Caminero. He's having a season.
Maybe a Yankee.
I hope so.
Maybe a Yankee.
I hope so.
Maybe one of these.
Pray for it.
Dude, we're really annoying. I tell you this.
Are we? No, I mean, I was hoping that Vladdy, but you know.
Right?
Jared,
of course, she's going to say that. She got stories on me and Francis like you can't even imagine. Let me tell you something. She got the stories.
She knows where the bodies are buried. That's for sure.
100%. If she ever wanted to take us down, it's over. We're done.
We're done.
We're done.
We don't stand a chance.
Forget about it. But so Rodon, he went out there and did his thing today. And again, he came up short. The command, of course, guys, was absolutely all over the place. And YouTube, one thing real quick, Twitch, what's up? Want to say hi to you guys.
Yes.
But YouTube also really fast. Guys, do me a favor, man. Hit that thumbs up for the best Yankee podcast on planet Earth right here. Designated Spittaz. You guys know the deal, baby. Mother's Day love. I know a lot of people are out there right now, maybe having dinner with their moms and all that and enjoying a little bit of family time. But the Spittaz, we got you covered, baby, because that's exactly what we do.
That's what we do.
We smother you up and we cover you.
That's what we do.
Hey, that is a little wild there. Smother you up and cover you.
Sometimes people got to get smothered and covered, okay? You know what I'm saying?
Straight
But
little pillow over the face.
everything that we said about Rodon, I still want to make the point that this afternoon's game was not lost on Carlos
Nothing.
Rodon's outing.
Nothing because of Los.
No, tonight's.
Can I say something even bigger?
Go ahead.
You ready for this? What are they against 500 teams?
They
Above.
are 1-8 now.
Okay? None of that has to do with starting pitching.
No.
No. I mentioned this, and guys, here we go. Come on. Let's get into it.
This is what I really want to talk about today. Yes.
This is Designated Spittaz. We have the meat.
This is the beef of the show. It's about to get real beefy in here. You
It's
hear
gonna
me?
get it's smelling like sausage.
It's about to get real beefy
It's
in here.
smelling like beef
You hear me?
being cooked, all right?
Okay, it's about to get real meat
I
sauce
tell you
in this
this.
motherfucker. You know what I'm
I
saying?
tell you this, mondongo. Hold on a second. So let's get into this, man. And guys, I promise you guys, I'm gonna read some of your comments. So the Yankees are 1-8 against teams above 500. As you guys already know the deal, right? Let me go to community here real quick. I want to pull this up together with friends, is what I like to do. We got 300 votes. All right. Here was my question. You ready?
Yeah.
Do you think it's a valid concern that the Yankees have struggled against winning teams in 2026 so far? Drop a comment also. We got a lot of them. The results are in. 89% say yes.
And they would be right.
On my opinion and Francis' opinion, they'd be right. So let's just talk about it first, and I'm going to get to some of your guys' comments. And again, guys, Jira is ready and prepared. If anybody got comments, super chats, all that, you know we read those immediately. They pop up right there on the screen, and we'll be ready to go. The Yankees this year, and I know it's been the years past also, they've had this bit of an issue. This team's like a hermit crab, the offense.
That is a very interesting.
They're a hermit crab.
Okay.
When a predator comes around, a bigger team comes around, it's like they go hiding in their shell.
They shrink.
They shrink into the shell.
A lot of shrinkage.
A lot of shrinkage.
They're
on this team.
getting
in cold water.
A lot of shrinkage on this
team. A lot
team.
of shrinkage on this club.
Yeah, I can see that.
You get in the water, it shrinks a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens with this team.
It shrinks
a lot of shrinkage. And it's not the starting rotation.
No.
I've seen people bring this up before, but no. Not Rodon today. He could have pitched better.
The only person who was bad this weekend was Max.
Yeah, that's the only one that performed bad. Cam was phenomenal.
Cam was nuts.
Will Warren was bad. But who did he go against?
No, Warren wasn't this weekend, though.
No, but who did he face?
Warren was good against
Texas.
He was bad against Texas the last start.
So
yes.
Texas is borderline 500. They're not over yet, I don't believe. Or they weren't against the Yankees, I know that.
But they play Texas. You know what's crazy is people are not gonna like me saying this, but for me, I would group in Texas, and that's why
they play the Yankees good.
It helps the Yankees their argument a little bit better because Texas plays them a lot tougher.
They do. They played them tough. Unless they played Nathan of all these.
And it was tough seeing them twice in a week span.
That's right back to back.
Is nuts.
And the good news is, I think it did benefit a little because the Yankees hit DeGrom better the second time around than they did the first time around.
Normally, I always say it, like in a short span, the advantage normally goes to the hitters, which is why in a series, like you're really like intentional about how you place your pitching and who you want to have face these lineups twice. Like when I look at a guy like Cam, right? What I love about him is that when you look towards the playoffs, he's a guy that you don't necessarily mind pitching him twice in a series because it ain't gonna get any easier, bro.
No,
it's not gonna. You know what I mean?
Not at all.
And we've always said this is not a knock on Rodon, but we always say with Rodon, you want to pick the spot and deploy him in his spot.
Yes, so that's
because he can be effective there.
Correct. You don't want to go too crazy with him.
Yeah, you don't want to go too nuts.
You got it. You don't want. You want to get nuts. You don't get nuts with him too much.
Warren to me kind of fits in that same basket where you gotta pick the spot and stay there. Texas seeing him, the second time we faced them around, Texas seemed to be ready, and they didn't even see him the first time.
True.
So it just looked like they were just ready for Will Warren. But I think Will Warren's gonna bounce back. I can't because he's about to face Baltimore.
He better bounce back. I tell you this. He better friggin' bounce back. I tell you that right now.
Sorry, Jai. It's not going to be good this week.
My guy Jai's going to be in the chats losing his brains. All right.
Lewis says, we can agree that the New York Yankees haven't had a better catcher than Gary Sanchez. They ran him out of the town. El Gary W. Yankees, .805 OPS. Cashman is a
dumbass. Make sure on that mic right there, if you're talking that way, it won't hear you. So you gotta stay forward with it. Yeah, it won't pick up.
Okay.
It won't pick up.
You know what? That mic,
it's a pain in the ass.
It is.
It's a little. It's
It actually, you know what? That might. I'll be honest.
It's a little discriminatory.
No, it actually. That mic. That mic.
Yeah,
Is a
you
racist.
think
I got a
it's
racist
dark?
mic.
The mic
Wait,
might
are
be
you saying
racist.
that
I got a racist mic.
I've never
Wait,
seen
wait,
that
wait,
mic
wait.
do that to
I
Pete.
got a racist
I've
mic.
never seen that mic do that
no,
to
no,
Pete.
espérate.
That's-
He goes up the stairs and we hear him
We
even going up
all
the
the
stairs.
time.
Yeah.
I hear him tinkle.
I got a racist mic.
Yeah.
I hear the pee hitting the
Wait.
toilet.
Hey, you know why? Because my shit hangs long down. That's what it is. My shit hangs long down to the toilet. That's what it is.
Okay.
You know what? I swore I fixed that son of a
I
bitch
thought
on the
you
screen
did
right
too,
there.
but you
Let
didn't.
me answer Slim Lewis there real quick. Gary, bro, come on. I can't.
Yankee fans
Can you
going
pull
back.
his back up real quick one
Yankee
more time?
fans going back to Gary Sanchez.
I want to
still.
pull that up one more time real quick. I want to read this, and I want to make sure that I read this here again. I know what Jira said. Since they ran him out of town, L. Gary with the Yankees, 805 OPS, Cashman is a dumb. So Slim Lewis, you wanted to keep Gary Sanchez? You thought it would have been a good idea to keep Gary Sanchez?
If my question, adding on to your question is like, did you like Slim? Did you feel this way at the time,
Of course not.
or is this a hindsight is 2020 situation, right? And it's not a knock.
I
on
watched Gary today. Gary sucks.
Well-
Bro, I'm not even being like Gary. That guy, stop. And you know what this reminds me of?
But would he be better? The question that the fans
Would he
are
be
gonna
better
ta-
than Austin
is they're gonna
Wells?
tell you, would he be better than Austin Wells right now?
What is he batting higher than Wells? 10 points? 15 points? Okay, he got a little more pop than Wells every now and then.
And that's all they're talking
First
about.
of all,
That's it right there.
First of all, the biggest mistake the Yankees made, and shout out the guy La Sorsa today on a post game that he did a voicemail, and it was
Yes.
spot on.
Yes.
Let me break this down real quick for everybody.
Oh, he's gonna break it
The
down.
biggest error, and I know this is getting off top, but we want to answer your super
Oh,
chat,
we'll
so
get
we'll get
back.
right back. We got all day. We got all fucking day.
Come on,
today.
it's Mother's Day. Relax.
It's Mother's Day. Come on.
Can you stop?
Was he my mother over here? You sound like her. Can you stop? Will you? All I need is an egg broken over my head after that. That should tell you nowadays. I never did that. Okay. I bet you never did. But Guy broke this down really good. The biggest mistake the Yankees made was Brian Cashman not going through with his word of getting a right-handed backup. You want to know why?
Yeah.
Austin Wells hitting almost 230 against right-handed pitching.
Yeah.
And I know there's going to be people who go, Pete, 230? He's hitting 170, whatever the hell he's hitting. He's hitting 230 against right-handed pitching. Like, my thing with Wells is he's one of the better defensive catchers in the game right now. This was not his MO coming up.
And it's not
So-
just the framing.
No.
I'm sorry to cut you off,
Go
but
ahead.
I'm gonna let you finish. People only talk about the framing. Austin Wells, when you say he's good defensively, you're not just talking about the framing.
No.
He's also talking about game calling.
They love him.
Thank you.
Every starter talks about that they want to throw to Austin Wells. All right,
Exactly.
whatever. Here's my thing, though, man. If you want to be mad at anybody, be more mad at Brian Cashman that for whatever reason they got two lefty catchers. And I like J.C. Escara. I love the story and all that. I get it. They should have moved J.C. Escara. If he was so sought after as they want to let you believe he was, they should have moved J.C. Escara.
Who was
And
looking
they
for
should
him?
have, apparently,
Uber, Lyft,
I'm just saying, apparently there was teams after
the
him.
Yellow Cabs.
I'm just going by what Brian Cashman, and these guys said. That there was teams calling on J.C. Escara. So you should have made that move. So again, I'm not here, putting my hands on fire here for Austin Wells and saying I'm going to die on this hill because if you could get an upgrade, give me the upgrade.
Hell yeah.
Give me the upgrade. If Adley Rutschman becomes available and it's like, give me Adley Rutschman.
In a heartbeat.
Give me Adley Rutschman.
In a
Like,
heartbeat.
okay? But here's my thing.
Even what's his name? Jensen?
Yeah.
I take Jensen.
Yeah.
Oh no, or Jeffers too from
Jeffers,
Minnesota.
Jeffers a beast. Jeffers can hit. But I understand we've been spoiled too as Yankee fans that we've had great offensive catchers,
See, now you're cooking.
right? I understand
This is
we've
the
been
problem.
spoiled in that regard. I understand
This
that.
is the problem.
But here's the thing. Catching is a lot more than hitting. It's never really been a hitting category.
Bingo.
So when you have one of those guys, you're like, oh my God, I got the best of both worlds here. Going back to Jorge Posada. Jorge Posada was an offensive first catcher. Now I'm going to talk about this because Jorge is one of my favorite players of all time. And I just today on the broadcast,
he's right there.
he's right here. I was talking, I wish he was really right here. I'd have said, hey, I'm going to talk about, I'm going to talk about your Hall of Fame right quick. But Jorge Posada is a Hall of Famer. The fact, and again, I don't want to go down. Please, let's not go down this because because I'll go all day on this one. But Jorge wasn't a great defender. Austin Wells right now is a defender that's leading a staff that might be the best staff in baseball. At some point, you got to sit there and look at Wells and go, well, you must be doing something right.
Yeah.
So on that regard, he's doing something right. Wells may be putting so much into his defense that he's forgetting the offensive side of the ball. He's not fully focused on that. And look, if Austin Wells was the only guy in the Yankees struggling because everybody else was doing their damn job, would anybody be talking about Austin Wells struggling right now?
No.
Not as much.
And here's the issue.
Not as much.
That's the point right there. If you leave with anything on Austin Wells, leave with this. The Yankees are not counting on Austin Wells for offense.
No, not at all.
And they are not
built that
wrong
way.
to look
Correct.
at him that way.
That's right.
Austin Wells is there to perform one of the most difficult tasks in baseball today. Catch and command a top-tier staff of pitchers. He does that as well as anybody in the league. The New York Yankees have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball right now. I don't think anybody in the chat will argue with me on that. I'm pretty sure.
What's
right?
that? What's that?
That the New York Yankees have one of the best pitching staffs in all of baseball
I think
right
they
now.
have the best right now.
I agree.
I think they're the
I
best
agree.
pitching staff.
I said one to be generous.
Yeah, no,
I think we're the best right now.
I think we're the best.
I think
right
we're
now.
the best right now.
That's actually fair, very fair for us
Now,
to say, I believe.
How do you become the best, Pete? It's a very simple category. You wouldn't be the best if all 5 of your guys threw the exact same way.
That's right.
If they threw the exact same pitches.
That's right.
If the arm slots were the same.
That's right.
And so what makes them good is the difference.
Yep.
Give me 10 seconds. I'll tell you that. When you go from lefty Max Fried, that big curveball and that hard fastball dotted up and away, down and stuff like that, to Cam Schlittler on the next day who throws you 3 different fastballs that come out of the same arm slot but go in 3 different spots.
Yep.
I don't think people realize how hard it is to catch that from one day to the next.
Look,
And to call the right pitch every single inning.
It's very, very, very difficult, and also the strategy that plays a role in the game.
Exactly.
The keeping the pitcher where they have to be. You know, now
you.
you got ABS thrown in there. You got to make that judgment call on a lot of
Exactly.
those. So again, are me and Francis, are we major defenders of Austin Wells? No, I'm just being realistic.
Not his
about the
offense.
situation.
Not his offense.
at all.
No.
I am being realistic. I think we're both sitting here saying if the Yankees were to come across some phenomenal upgrade, do it.
Hell yeah.
Upgrade. Yeah,
Hell
of
yeah.
course,
Yeah.
upgrade. The biggest problem I see is I think Brian Cashman dropped the ball.
With the Escara thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
they should have got a right-handed backup
Yes.
that you could have paired with Austin Wells.
Agreed.
They could have done that, and I think Wells' numbers look better now because you could give him days off against those tough lefties. This is a
Yes.
lefty-heavy lineup anyway.
Yeah.
What the hell were you thinking to have a backup that's left-handed? What are you thinking?
They didn't find what they liked.
And that's insane to me, though. You had all off season to do this.
Here's my thing. My opinion on that is I don't want them to make a move for the sake of making a move. And I know that's not what you're saying, but I'm saying it so that some people don't take our shit and run with it the wrong way because they like to do that sometimes.
They suck. That's why.
We're not saying we wanted the Yankees to make a move for the sake of making a move.
Mm-hmm.
We're saying when you have an entire winter to find a guy who plays a position and hits right-handed, there had to be somebody. Now,
There was. Whatever happened to the guys they signed for the minor leagues? There was a couple of right-handed catchers they signed in the minor leagues, and
then never panned
they
out.
just
didn't
disappeared.
pan out.
And
So-
I just don't get it. I really don't get it. To me, that's the biggest beef people should have. And yeah, Wells is not a good offensive player right now. He's not.
But if he turns it on and has a good June,
He could turn it on quick.
we're not even halfway through May. Like, what if he turns it on the second half of this month through June?
You
Like,
don't know.
people might be having a
don't
whole
know.
different conversation.
Anything
A
could happen.
couple home runs, believe it or not. And again, I get it. People would be mad. A couple home runs go a long way
Yeah.
in Major League Baseball today.
Yeah.
This is a game that is predicated on the home run. In the playoffs, the teams that win are the teams that get the home run in the right time. Like, that's what it's about.
Yep.
A couple home runs, that OPS goes up, and you're having a different conversation about Wells.
Yeah. Yeah.
And forget about it. If at the deadline they get a righty who,
Mhm.
like Pete said, can take another game away from Wells
No, they
throughout
have
the week,
to.
it's a whole
At
different combo.
this point, I think everybody in the chat's going to agree with this. They have to get a right-handed catcher. I mean, they have to. I don't think you can continue the way it is.
Okay.
But I'm talking about this because it's May 10th.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? The season's not almost over. It's nothing like that. You're not at emergency mode now where you're going, oh my God, the deadline's in 2 weeks.
No.
We got to figure something out. There's nobody good that's available. I think there will be players available. And I'm not specifically just saying you got to go out there and get rid of Wells. I'm not saying that. I'm saying he needs a right-handed counterpart. That's what Austin Wells needs because, as Guy said, the numbers are better against right-handers. He has to play against lefties sometimes.
Well,
There's a tough lefty, you throw him out there.
What's the difference with him and Escara against a lefty? Let's be real. What's the difference? So when people say
Escara against anybody scares you. And it's not even a knock on him. I don't think I'm not Aaron Boone here, folks. He's not a top 15 catcher in the game. And I like the player. I love the story. He's not a top 15 catcher in the game. Cut the shit. Cut the shit. It's nuts.
If Escara's not behind the wheel, I'm scared.
Okay, well, we're going to move on. Happy Mother's Day, Gita, and all moms out there. Wow. Damn, Francis.
I'm sorry.
All right,
I thought I had some
comment.
comments.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
Sorry.
baby.
Wow.
Malay, we appreciate that. That's right.
Happy Mother's Day to Jira and all the moms out there. What a nice guy, Malay. I tell you what.
Malay is in fact the way.
Oh, he is the way. We got another one here. Wells was so good in 2024 when Trevino was the starter. I think Wells thinks his spot is secured. No shade. I mean, look. The thing is,
Hakeem.
The thing is there too. Oh, I didn't fix it. I thought I fixed it on the other screen. How stupid of me. The screen before that. But I'm sorry. I'm talking out loud, folks. You know me.
He's thinking out loud. Yeah.
I'm thinking out loud because I was supposed to move it over, but I didn't do it. But I'll fix it next time.
That's what you want. I know you were talking about that.
I did it on the big screen, the front,
the main shot.
Yeah. But I didn't do it on the other one.
No,
you don't have to. It's fine. We'll fix it.
Oh, for every super chat, you're saying?
Yeah, so it doesn't cover her up. It was
Not
all
a
to
bad
the side.
idea.
I fixed it.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, we can do it. You can do that if you
and
want.
she
Yeah,
can
when
do
we
it.
get the other
She's a
ones.
pro.
Super chat. She's great at what she does.
We're not talking about JC Escara back there. Come on.
Okay, I have a question.
She's got a question.
You got a question.
I do have a question.
Oh, this is bad, folks.
For the chat, because I know they haven't seen this.
Okay.
The wine.
Oh, yes.
What are we thinking? Because I think it looks amazing.
Me too.
It looks great.
Me too. And these
It
things are
just goes
heavy.
perfect. I know.
It does.
When I get that feeling, I
He-
won't. That's what I think of when I see these bottles.
Literally.
I'm dead
Sexual
serious.
healing.
Sexual
Okay.
healing.
That's not what he told me. What he told me was, he's like, things are heavy, right? You can whack somebody with one of those.
I thought he got whacked.
I believe that.
I thought he got whacked today, by the way. I had to go outside and look for him.
He did. He thought I got
I
whacked.
thought he got whacked,
Bro,
Fritz.
Bro, what's up, bro?
Oh, you son of a bitch, Brophy, get over here.
He said it looks incredible. No, they look. These
so
are
good.
nice.
No,
Shouts out to Maino Wine. After a week,
shout out to Maino.
I'm gonna shout them out now.
Facts.
Yeah, they're really nice.
I want to say this too, right? Francis today pulls in. All right. Jira says, Francis is welcome, and then we open the door. Come in
You
when
just
you're
leave it
ready.
open.
We leave it
Let him
open.
go.
He's gonna come in.
I live here too, by the way. I don't know if you guys know that.
So, his room's right over there.
It's right over here.
It's around the corner. Right around the corner. You go. That's it. His room's
Well,
right there.
during the 24-hour stream,
That's true.
it's gonna be.
Oh hell
So
yeah!
I'm looking around, right? I'm saying, where's Francis not coming inside yet? So I look out the window. I'm like, is he in the passenger seat? I go outside. I said, babe, I think he got whacked. I gotta go find him real quick. I thought he got whacked. I thought he got whacked. The poor guy.
I'm in the passenger seat talking to my cousin, and I just get a message. He's like, "I saw you in the passenger seat. I thought you got whacked." I had to mute the phone.
I
so
did.
I started laughing.
I couldn't believe it. I said, I thought he got whacked.
We're
This poor
having
guy.
this
My
serious
goodness.
conversation. I have to hit mute so I can start laughing a little bit.
I couldn't believe it. I felt terrible.
Sad.
I
When
felt
you're
terrible.
in the middle of a serious conversation.
I can't. This is what happens. Me and
what you
Pete,
gonna
anything. Our conversation, you're liable to start busting out laughing at any second.
You bet your ass.
But
That's
people
the-
don't understand that,
Nah,
so I was
they
like,
don't
let me
get it.
just hit mute.
Jira don't get it either. She don't understand our humor.
But
What you gonna do?
I don't understand your humor.
Nah, you don't.
I
Look.
don't think it's funny.
That's
Oh,
the
we're
problem.
funny,
We're
baby.
really funny.
We're some funny
I'll
guys.
tell you what, I'm hilarious. I'm hilarious, damn it. Ask my chat, they'll tell you.
They tell you.
My
They'll
chat,
tell you.
they'll tell you. They
They're
go
gonna-
out there, they'll tell
They're
you.
gonna tell you.
They're gonna tell you
Listen.
big.
To bring us back to the
Okay.
Yankees being 1-8
Ah, they suck.
against over 500 teams. Here's where I think we can kind of level with people.
What happened? Tell me.
When we were arguing with people in the offseason, right? And people's argument most of the time was, but you guys are complaining about them running back the best offense in baseball last year. Guys, they're the best. Guys, we're tied for the best record in the American League. They're the best. It's the best offense in baseball. It's the best. It's the best. NYY Underground.
It's the best.
NYY Underground. What did we keep saying? We kept saying this. They're the best until they face the best.
See?
And now it's a different conversation. What do I mean? Well, it's nice to have the best offense and the best run differential overall in the regular season and stuff like that.
Yep.
But when you go 1-8 to start the year against teams over 500, the narrative isn't going anywhere. When you go into Milwaukee and you go 3 games and score a grand total of 6 runs as the best offense,
Yep.
the narrative is not going anywhere. This is what we're saying. Look, I'm not changing my prediction for the season because of one series. I still think that the Yankees are going to do exactly what I said. Why? Because this is who they are this year. They're going to, look, they just got swept by the Milwaukee Brewers, right?
Yep.
They're on their way to Baltimore, probably already in Baltimore, right? For a 3-game set. And then they got 3 games against the Mets at Citi Field. All right?
Woo!
I'm penciling in 4 wins over the next 6 games. Easily.
If the Mets ever fucking beat them up,
4 wins over the next 6. No. I feel like, because this is one of those things where it's like, okay, a couple years ago, I would have been like, the Yankees, they like to shake ass against the Mets for whatever reason. This year, I don't feel like that's going to be the case.
Then they're going to beat the brakes off them.
I think the Mets are that freaking bad.
The Mets are bad.
I think the Mets are that freaking bad.
The Mets are
that
bad.
The Yankees are going to go
Mets
there,
are bad.
and the issue for the Mets is that I'm pretty sure the Mets are getting Fried and Schlittler.
Yeah, I believe so.
So
yeah.
good luck. Because
They should. They should be. Yeah.
Yeah, good luck hitting that.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm saying. This is what the Yankees will do. They'll get swept by a team over 500, but then the next 6 games will be against the Baltimore Orioles and the Mets, and then they'll go like 4-2 or 5-1.
And that's the mirage.
And
it's always a mirage with them, is what it feels like. And look, the Milwaukee Brewers would be one of the best teams in the American League.
I mean, we could name 6 teams in the National League.
That could be the best team.
That would be the best team in the American League.
So that's the concern. And the main question of this is it fact or is it fiction, really? With the Yankees being 1-8, can the Yankees beat the good teams? That is the question. And the reason why I brought this up so much today is because in the chats, social media across the board, I saw this on Instagram many times, that this team's a fake, they're phonies, they don't beat the good teams, they can't do it. The offense remains the problem. It's not, look, I know some people say, look, Max Fried has had some duds in big games. He has.
Yeah.
I still trust him. It's not to the point where I'm like, this guy's a head case. I don't believe that.
He's
Max,
not a head case.
Max Fried it reminds me of it's like fucking Doc Holliday in Tombstone. I'm like, I want that dude on my team.
Yeah.
When it's on the mound, I want that guy on my team. He's a gunslinger, man. I can see him out there.
Yeah.
Cam Schlittler, forget about it. I mean, you know what Cam is.
Yeah.
We know Garrett. We know all those guys coming back, right? I'm not concerned about the pitching of this team. I'm concerned that the offense disappears when they have a competitive pitcher on that mound.
Exactly.
That's my concern. When they face a good club that can field, that they're a good baseball team. I do worry about that because, again, 1-8, you can sit there and say it's a small sample size, it's just a coincidence, but it's kind of been this way for a while.
We
talked
the same
about
situation
it with
last
Toronto.
year.
With Toronto, we talked about it a lot too. Like, look, I remember breaking down every game, and I said, I wish I would be wrong. And every game, my prediction before was spot on. Spot on.
You're talking about the playoff series last
year,
the DS.
Spot on.
Yeah.
I would do it on chats, remember?
Yeah.
And you would message me later, be like, well, you weren't wrong. Like, as much as I wanted to be wrong.
I would message you like in the 5th inning of the game and be like, another one. Like, another one spot on.
Because you get an idea of this team. And again,
when you call it games all year long, you're gonna know what the fuck you're talking about.
And there's a lot of times you look, like today's game, for an example. Logan Henderson. Throwing 93 miles an hour. There's nothing like Kyle Harrison, nothing like Mizarowski, nothing like it.
They couldn't hit him.
Not in the same league.
They couldn't touch him.
Aaron Judge is a homer. They got 1 run off in the rest of the
That was it.
5 innings.
That was it.
One run.
Today, and again, this is what we're talking about though. Today was the problem.
And this is common too, though. That's the scary thing.
Today was they did it too. I forgot, who did we face? It might have been I don't know if it was the Angels series or whatever. There was somebody recently we faced that I was like, oh my God, they got to beat the brakes off this guy. It was the same situation.
The Springs.
Springs. That's who it was.
Springs.
I was like, they got to beat no.
They couldn't touch Springs.
Springs no hit them.
No hit them.
Damn it.
Dominated
Like, what the hell?
But that
this
is
what
my
we do,
concern with this
This is what
club.
we do. And that's the problem.
And I understand because there's a lot of people out there that I was like, is a sample, is this, is that. Fans that have this as a legitimate concern, you are not wrong.
Logan Henderson had a 4.6 ERA coming into
Correct.
today.
And bro, his stuff was nothing where it was like, this guy should be shutting you guys down.
No.
To the point, it wasn't even like the Yankees were hitting rockets and they were just caught. Again, call the game. I can remember a few of them. There was a Ben Rice bullet to right field that got caught.
Yeah.
Other than that, there was really nothing spectacular. That was like, oh my God, I can't believe this happened. What a play that was. How did they miss? There was nothing like that.
This is what you're
game.
talking about. Judge did his thing. Ben Rice hit a ball hard again. Did his thing.
Good catch and right field.
As far as I'm
Perkins.
concerned, Judge, Rice, what I expected. When I look at a game like this, I'm looking at Jazz.
He had the game tying double.
But not against Henderson. That was at the end of the game.
That was at the end of the game.
This is the bullpen now.
Yeah.
And again, I appreciate it, Jazz. I love it. But what's happening that we're struggling with a righty throwing 93? Like, what are we doing? I need more.
And again, there's consistency in lineups. And that's what you look for. And when everybody was talking about that last year, I went through it.
Mm-hmm.
I did it live. I went through the Yankees years and I said, look at all the times they scored like 9+ runs against bad teams.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
But that's
Angels, the Rocky series, they scored like 10 runs 3 games in a row.
Yes.
10, 12,
but that's
some
what
shit like that.
That's what they do.
And that's the concern here.
And that's why their run differential is always amazing. Because that's what they do.
Exactly
they beat
right.
they don't just beat bad teams.
They obliterate them.
Beat the crap
They
out of bad teams.
obliterate them a lot of
the
the
shit out
times.
of them.
And that's the concern here. So when fans have that concern, I get it because they just don't look consistent enough. The lineup doesn't feel right. And I want to raise this question to you because this is a comment I seen a lot today, and I also seen it in the chat today too. Before I get into that, you want to get some super chats? I think there's a few of them in there.
Waiting.
So I have Ronnie De Oro.
Oh,
I swear this chat needs a West Coast face so bad. Hit the like button or get the soul stumped out of you.
Thank you, brother. Hold on, let me get him some
I
music
agree.
on that shit. I had to give him some East Coast music.
He gonna
I'm
rest
sorry,
in
I
peace
ain't
a
putting
couple of them.
I ain't putting the West Coast music on. I can't help it.
Okay, and
Or
then
Primo,
we have
baby, Primo.
Batista. Austin Wells should be teammates with Noodle Arms Volpe. He sucks.
That's
Damn.
Not a bad
Noodle
one.
arm?
Not a bad one at all. Noodle arm. Look at that. Noodle arm Volpe.
Oh, the people
Batista,
are done with Volpe.
I appreciate you, brother.
He's not doing
Oh,
very
no.
good. He's not doing very good.
He's not
Do
doing
you-
good at all.
He's not handling that demotion well.
A lot of people didn't hear about this stuff.
Uh-oh.
Mm.
The New York Post video that my guy Josh sent me, I watched it. Do you know that he took it very bad? He was very upset.
Volpe?
Yep.
That's what I heard. That's what I
Yep.
was saying. He did not take it. He didn't take it well.
And let me tell you, I'm going to say something.
He didn't
real
expect
quick.
it.
Let me say something.
I
Oh,
wonder
he's-
why.
Well,
Let me say
I
something.
wonder why.
oh,
let
you
me,
know
let
why?
Me, let me say something real quick.
Oh, he's gonna say it.
What do you think? This was your father that was allowing you to? No, I'm not even trying to be an ass. Seriously. Do you think like it was your uncle managing the club or your dad managing the club that was going to say, my son's going to play no
Can-
matter
He acts
what?
like he's the coach's kid.
My thing is...
But can you blame him that he felt like the coach's
Oh
kid?
yeah,
That's how they-
no,
that's
yeah,
how they
you're
treated
not
him.
wrong about that. It's the Yankees, and how many times did we talk about the
All the
Yankees'
time.
fault was this?
Yes.
A lot of this was the Yankees' fault.
That's why
How
it's
many
Cold War.
people went at us? Oh, you guys! No, we're not taking nothing away from Volpe. We're just saying the Yankees caused a lot of the way the fans
Oh
feel.
my! That one clip from last year.
Yeah, that went nuts.
Oh my God! If we go find
That went
oh
nuts. The
my
clips
God.
on there will be
How-
bananas.
How fucking right we were.
Oh, 100%.
How
And
fucking right we
my
were.
thing is very simple about all this is, what the hell did he think? I mean, this is the biggest concern to me is, bro, your OPS plus every year is like 80. What have you ever done? Literally. That's like me one day waking up being, you know what? I call some games on YouTube. I'm John Sterling. No, you're not.
They should have a silent moment for me.
But oh shit! Jira from the top fucking
that's
row, dogs.
Nobody in this chat.
Yo, what?
Nobody in this chat
That
is gonna
was
understand that.
That
But
was
that,
good.
my
Oh,
friends, that if
man.
any of you understood it though, it'd be
Bro.
if you guys would be dying laughing right now because that is the
Bro.
craziest shit I ever heard in my life. But anyway,
That was wild.
but anyway, Anthony Volpe obviously shouldn't be up, and if he feels a certain way, let me explain something to Anthony. Let me explain something to you, Anthony,
And Dad.
and any Anthony Volpe family member here. Let me explain something very simple. Oswald Peraza, Jason Dominguez, Spencer Jones, Ben Rice, they're all at some point have been sent back down. And then they go perform.
Yeah.
You can't talk anything if you're hitting the $164 and you're missing routine ground balls right to you. What you got to do there, and I said it when it happened, because again, I said, I hope Anthony Volpe goes down there and dominates and starts a conversation, right? I think that's fair. I said that. I'm on record of saying that. Defending that. Go down there and go off, right? Fact of the matter is, man, you're hitting the $164. Matter of fact, I actually shout out to Kev. I think Kev put this in our group chat right here real quick.
He just did,
Here it is,
a little while back.
He's hitting in 68 at-bats. 68 at-bats. Anthony Volpe's hitting 221 with a homer, 8 RBIs. He has a 570 OPS. You think that's bringing you back to the major leagues? Jason Dominguez, no matter what anybody wants to say about him, he just crashed into a wall, making the best play he ever made defensively.
Because that's the kind of luck he has.
Had an OPS of almost 900. Was hitting well over 300 when he got called up.
Yep.
Like, if you want to get back to the major leagues, Jose Caballero was not Bobby Witt.
No.
You'll have your shot. Go down there and dominate. And the Yankees like you more probably already. You just need to do something.
Bro.
You just need to go down there and perform. And the fact of the matter is, you're not. You're not.
You got to stand. If you're Anthony Volpe, you got to literally stand in front of a mirror and look at yourself and say, brother,
this is me.
How bad was I that a team that was dying to bring me back couldn't?
Passed.
They had to pass.
They had no messaging to do it.
They had nothing.
They couldn't. He gave them no ammunition to fight a war.
There was no preparation. Listen, if the Yankees were always going to give Caballero the shortstop position, there would have been promo. There would have been prep. You would have seen it. He would have been in hype videos, featured a lot more than he was. They didn't do any of that. They didn't do any of that. Because for them, Caballero was a holdover. He was a holdover. He was never supposed to Wally Pip Anthony Volpe, the golden child.
No, not at all.
That was never supposed to happen.
That was not part of the storyline.
And if it happened.
But you can't predict baseball, Susan.
And if it happened, rest in peace to the great John Sterling. If it happened, you have one person to blame and one person only, Anthony, and that's the reflection that stares back at you when you look in the mirror. Getting mad and throwing a tantrum is not going to do anything about it. You want to get angry? You want to get mad? Take it out on the freaking baseball.
Let me tell you something.
Make
brother.
a play out there.
I'll tell you what, he's very lucky that I'm not the person he was talking to when he got a little upset.
On top of that,
damn.
Jira says he needs papao.
Shit.
Jira says he needs papao. Necesito una pela.
A little chancla right to the
my
ass.
child, I tell you what.
Damn.
What do they tell you what?
BTA, belt to ass.
Belt to ass, baby.
Belt to ass.
Nah, man.
So get into your guys' comments also when it comes to this. And again, guys, just to give everybody an update on this, 89% of you said yes, you are concerned with the Yankees playing good teams.
They should be.
Here's a couple of them here. Greg says, when they face quality competition, the fact that they have a lot of holes in their lineup and the bullpen weakness stands out. And I want to talk about that. My guy, Joe, shout out to Joe, our brother. We'll be seeing you on Team Jordan. Look, it's early, Pete. We've also seen the Yankees for years play down to the level of competition. So the fact that they've dominated the lesser competition is actually a step in the right direction for this team. Also, I have a feeling this team will make some significant improvements by August in the bullpen and infield, I suspect. So there you go. A good one. It's early, but we'll see what happens. Swift. Yeah, same old, same old. Feels like it's year after year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Kevin says they seem to play different when facing a better team and not in a good way at all. Louis Heel on a Hill, my guy, says, I answered yes, but my full answer is both yes and no. I am concerned about it for the regular season, especially with how bad the AL is. However, if they continue to struggle against good teams, it will be the same result again in the postseason. We got Benjamin, my guy Benny says Shea Langoliers would be an awesome addition.
Langoliers would be.
Langoliers would be phenomenal.
For
My brother 13 Bar went in This is a long one, but I want to read it because it's a
Okay.
good one.
Okay.
Batting average does matter more against good clubs than the nerds want to admit. Against weaker teams, you can survive on walks plus a 3-run homer. Against elite teams in October-style baseball, you need traffic, 2-out hits, pressure innings, and hitters shortening up with runners on. All of these are non-existent when we play good teams. This is the profile that continues to haunt this team. Good teams expose lineup balance. If your hitters aren't consistently forcing pitchers to work, elite clubs can just navigate around your stars easily, which we see happen a lot with the Yankees.
It's exactly what happens with the Yankees.
Let's find a friggin' leadoff hitter. What happened to get him on, get him over, get him in? Right now, my vote is Dominguez, and I give it a chance for a bit when he comes back, of course. Nothing against Spencer Jones, but we don't need another swing and miss guy. We need speed, energy, and athletes who can make things happen. Happy Mother's Day to the moms out there. Just phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. That one I wanted to really pinpoint because it gets me to what the chat has been saying all day today. And I'll ask you, Francis, see if maybe we disagree on this. Should Jose Caballero be the Yankees' leadoff hitter?
Should Jose Caballero be the Yankees leadoff? I mean, okay, I'm gonna pull up the current iteration of the lineup because we're banged up and we don't have everybody that we should have right now. So, in a game like today, Trent Grisham led off. He definitely shouldn't be, but Grisham led off Rice, Judge, Belly, Chisholm, McMahon, Caballero, Spencer Jones, J.C. Escada. In a lineup like today, honestly, I'm gonna say no. Honestly, to be honest, a lineup like today, I just
You know how many times I want to disagree with this fuck, but we just can't.
Really? In a lineup like today, I would have just moved Rice and Judge to the top.
Cabby should not be the leadoff hitter.
No,
of
I
this
wouldn't.
team.
I wouldn't have
And
done that.
Let me explain to you guys why. Cabby's so good where he is.
Exactly.
He's sneaky. He'll get a big hit.
Yes.
You saw the double today.
Yes.
I mean, there's little things that Cabby does. You don't want to make him exposed. And
Which
I don't mean
happened to
that in a
Volpe
bad
when we
way.
remember when Volpe was doing well, and the Yankees kept moving him up. I feel like the same would happen.
13 Bar and me agree on one big thing. I got years now of talking about the Yankees lineup construction. The one year I said they got it right was 2024 because it took them a while, but Gleyber Torres fit the role.
He did.
He's not a super slow runner. He could take a walk and he could hit a little bit. So he really fit the mold. It was righty, lefty, righty. Of course, it was Gleyber, my best friend, and then Aaron Judge.
Yeah.
So all of that worked really, really well. So going to what it is now, I don't give a shit that Trent Grisham could take a walk. I don't give a shit. There's no other tools that he has that signifies he's a good leadoff hitter. Nothing. He's not a burner. You're not going to be on first base, hit a double. He's going to score all the time, unless it's all the way in a gap in a deeper outfield.
Exactly.
If it's a ball down the line, he ain't scoring.
Exactly.
I mean, and look, I don't know in baseball, but I do feel like it's coming back. You're seeing a lot of prototypical leadoff hitters come back in this game.
Yeah.
Miami has one.
Yeah.
Tampa has one.
Yeah.
Chandler Simpson is a major difference on that squad.
Hell yeah.
Chandler Simpson is maybe one of the most underrated players in the league right now.
Not for long.
Not for long, and he shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Chandler Simpson, man, any ball in a gap, a routine double, for Chandler's a triple.
Speed kills.
And he's shown that he can hit a bit.
Hell yeah.
But speed kills, and that's why I got a long time saying I pray that Dominguez just hits at the level a little bit. He makes them think, and that's what sucks because he had the one good game. He had the next day, he stung the ball a little bit, but he had an 0-4. And you're like, man, oh man, if he can just get it going, maybe he can start the conversation.
Exactly.
They need a leadoff hitter. Trent Grisham's not it. It means so much. And man, I'm getting... This is why I'm so happy NYYU keeps growing.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're going to keep pushing what we know is baseball, okay?
Yeah.
How many people, when Aaron Boone would be bad, right? And I would say, look, I wouldn't have Aaron Boone manage at McDonald's. And whatever I feel. No, I'm not even here. I'm not even here right now to knock Aaron Boone. I think he's done a good job so far this year. There's a couple of things I could look at and go, come on, Boone, we should have thought different. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. I think overall, he's going to make mistakes. Every manager is. I think overall he's been okay this year.
He's having one of his better years.
What I mean by this is, for all those people out there that go, you get rid of a manager, what do you think's going to happen? And nothing changes. Well, why don't you talk to Philly about that? Why don't you talk to the Phillies about that? if
Right.
nothing changes.
Yeah.
So what happened? Did the players all of a sudden, what happened? They just, coincidence happened? They just started to play better once the manager was fired? So all of these stuff that are old school thoughts of baseball, leadoff hitters, roster construction. Again, I'm not opposed to analytics.
No.
I'm not opposed to the idea that some of these numbers are valuable and you should consider them. I'm not opposed to that. But guys, there is a structure. The Yankees got one thing right. They decided that it's going to be Ben, Judge, Belly.
Yeah.
That works. Can you imagine if they had a leadoff hitter?
Forget about
Can
it.
you imagine if legitimately, like dead serious, if they had like an Otto Lopez or one of those guys? What's my other guy's name in Otto Lopez and who?
In Miami?
Yeah.
Oh,
What's his name? Chat, tell me. Oh my goodness, Xavier Edwards.
Xavier Edwards.
If
Yes,
they had
there you
one
go.
of these
Xavier
guys,
Edwards.
Xavier Edwards specifically, or Chandler, think about that. That could get on base, they could run,
Yeah.
they do everything you could think of. A healthy
And before
AAA Jason Dominguez.
and before people
Forget
start,
about it.
You can't. You got before people start.
Completely different team.
You're probably not going to be able to trade for either of those
No.
two guys. You can't.
No,
Miami,
no. And I'm not suggesting that, by the way.
No,
I'm not
no,
suggesting that.
you're not suggesting it, but you're saying it, and fans are going to be like, "All right, well, let's go get one of those guys." It's like,
Yes.
it's not that easy.
Yes.
That's not going to happen.
Yes, no doubt about that. But the team would be significantly different. And look, I shout out Trent Grisham sometimes because there'll be times Grisham starts a game and he has a 7-8 pitch at bat and he draws a walk.
We had that huge hit against Texas the other day too.
Yeah. And again, I don't think, look, Trent Grisham, I was smart enough to recognize that Trent Grisham is Trent Grisham.
Yeah, this
I'm
is
not, it's why we sat there all off season and we
exactly.
said, I'm not expecting 30 plus homers from Trent Grisham. Why would I do that for?
No.
Well, he did it last year. Well, yeah, but why would I do that for?
Yeah, and Brett Gardner did it too in 2019. Then
Exactly.
what?
I'm like, yeah, but why would I sit there and really believe? Because the Yankees told me he made some changes to his swing and this and that. Okay, cute. Let me see it again. I don't buy it. And now nobody's buying it.
And anybody who did shouldn't have. Now you can't get your money back because you bought it. Sorry.
And it's 22 large too.
No
22 large.
No returns.
Can you imagine owing 22 large? You'll be in back of somebody's trunk.
And here's my thing. Look,
Trunk.
everything that Trent Grisham is doing right now that people say that they like and whatever, he gets on the walks, the occasional home run, the gappers, whatever. Imagine if that was towards the bottom of your lineup. Imagine if he was doing that,
Bingo.
batting sixth or seventh.
Bingo. Yes.
resetting the table for the next part of the lineup.
Think about how
Trent-
dangerous he could be down there. He's
not-
clutch.
He might not be the leadoff hitter for this team, but remember, the best lineups have almost two lineups in the nine. They have like that first run where that's their murderer's row, that's the heavy hitters, and then they have this second win that the lineup catches. And normally the beginning of that second win is guys like Trent Grisham.
That's right.
Guys who walk, guys who can hit bombs,
Imagine-
guys who are clutch.
Imagine Grisham and Cabby down there.
Forget about it.
Grisham 7, Cabby
Forget
8,
about it.
Cabby 9.
Forget about it. And then now you're talking about we have a real leadoff hitter. We have Ben Rice.
Yep.
We have Judge in the hole.
Yep.
And Bellinger right after that.
Yep.
That's a complete lineup.
Yep.
That's a lineup.
And then you want something even better? If you go lefty, righty, you go Grisham, McMahon, Cabby, right? Let's say you did that.
Okay.
It's later in the game. You got Ahmed and you got Goldie. Perfect spot to say lefties in. Okay, we got
Exactly. Let's take McMahon out real
got
quick.
you.
Well,
We got
or maybe
you.
we pinch it for
you.
Trent or
We got
whoever
you.
we need to. We pinch it
Either
for
way,
them.
we got
Yeah.
you. That's
Hell
the
yeah.
point. That's
And
roster
why,
construction.
And that's why.
And that's why it's also valuable to have a right-handed hitting backup catcher.
Hey, that's what I was going to say right now. That's why the bench is important.
Bingo.
Come
of course.
October, like that shit matters. Who
Those
you can
guys
pinch
win.
hit.
Me and Santi the other day.
Mhm.
I don't know if I told you that, but I told the chat. Since John Sterling passed away, MLB Network has had like games that John Sterling called, and they had the 09 World Series.
Oh, yeah.
Let me name two names to you guys, man. That was such a major difference. Jerry Hairston,
Yep.
Eric Hinsky.
Yep.
Don't you?
Oh, man. What a time.
Jerry Hairston was so good off the bench for the Yankees. Eric Hinsky was a animal. He had like 3 years in a row of winning World Series, being on World Series clubs like it was nothing. And he looked just like Kevin James, by the way, too. Looked just like Kevin James. It was so weird seeing Kevin James playing ball like that.
I know the King and Queens playing for the Yankees is crazy.
Unbelievable. That's nuts. That's nuts. Hey, I was gonna say something about my best friend, but I'll leave it alone.
No, I know.
My best friend could have been, but is king of queens now. But right now, I mean, being the king of queens is like being the fucking king of mierda at the moment right now. To be honest with you, I'll just say
Mierda is
king
nuts.
of mierda. But that's what we're saying when it comes to this team is that here's the good news again, guys. It's Mother's Day. It's May 10th. I think I want to believe that Brian Cashman and co are more urgent this year than they have been based off their decisions. I'm not taking that back. I still feel that way about this team. There are holes that need to be filled.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they're going to fill all of them. We're going to see, because let's transition over to a big problem.
Okay.
I'm going to say something right now that we might disagree on this. All right.
Okay.
Do we got super chat?
We have one, but I have a comment that I want to read first.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Before I get into this part, but the bullpen.
Whoa, it's been a couple of years since I checked in. What a set. Congratulations, guys.
My brother. We love that. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let me get him a little music.
A couple. I can't imagine you don't check in for a little while. You come back and you see this.
You're like, what the hell?
Yeah, what happened?
What the hell happened here?
I'll tell you what happened.
Thought these guys were the Mets.
No, sir.
And then we have the time has come. Volpe is, no, sorry, not is. Volpe es basura, loco. He needs some plátano.
Damn.
I don't even know if the Plátanos could save him.
I don't think so.
No, you're tampoco.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That ain't saving him. That ain't saving him at all.
And that's it.
I thought we had one right there.
Yeah, well, I want the Yankees to
Wait,
go
no.
after Ivan Herrera.
Yeah, you just had one on the screen.
Did I?
Yeah, you didn't read it. You read the wrong one.
Oh, because I had it on my iPad. That's
You're confusing yourself.
Yes,
See,
yes,
huh?
yes,
It ain't that
yes.
easy, is it,
Oh,
honey? Huh?
shut up.
Huh?
Oh, we got
we
him.
go.
We got him.
There it
We're
is. Beautiful. I want to see the Yankees go after Ivan Herrera. I don't think that ain't gonna happen.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't.
You over
I
here
don't,
correcting me, all right?
I don't see that.
Let me tell you, this is
but
what happens when you got two Dominicans
we outnumber you now.
and pizza. I tell you, hey, they outnumber Columbus too, brother. I tell you that.
Oh, my
They
God.
outnumber
gonna
Columbus
keep
too,
double-
brother. I tell you that. I'll double down on that
I mean,
shit.
he's
I'm
gonna-
Italian,
it's
man. I got the blood
wild.
of Columbus right here, baby. Come and get it, baby, all right?
Listen.
Coño.
I was about to go full Joey Diaz, bro. Remind me to tell you what I was going to say after this, please.
Off air, of course.
Please, off air after this. That's it? We're good?
Yeah,
Super
you're
chat?
good. Yeah.
All right, cool. We're
It's
good
time
super
to-
chat wise.
Time to get into this. This
All
is
right,
this is
bullpen.
big. Yep.
Man, I'm going to say this right now, man. I talked about it a little bit in the offseason. The Yankees DFA Camelo Duvall tomorrow, I wouldn't even care. That dude is so useless. It's not even funny. I was happy as a pig in shit when they got him.
Same.
I had Giants fans hitting me up after that. No
Yeah.
joke. Even in the chat and all that. You ain't going to be happy too long. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I mean, you see this guy's stuff.
That's what I said. The only thing I'm thinking about is I see a little bit and I see how good his stuff. What are
Yeah.
you talking about, Camelo Duvall?
There's no way.
Yeah, your mind.
They were
Matt
right.
Blake, forget about it.
They were right.
All right. We'll see. I am so fed up. Anytime I see that dude come in a game, I'm disgusted out my mind. Disgusted out my mind. This man throws 100 miles an hour for nothing. For nothing. I knew the bridge to Bednar was going to be a problem. And top of that, Bednar's a problem.
Bednar's a problem.
Bednar's a problem.
Bednar's
Not
been a
everybody's
problem.
Mason Miller. But David, brother, you're pitching to a 3.70 ERA. You
No.
got 3 losses this year.
My brother,
3 losses.
you can't. And then what happened today? The home run, dead center, 400. Like
On a curveball, you throw 99.
you can't. You closer the one. It's like the cardinal sin of a closer. You cannot give up a home run.
No.
It's and I get people gonna say, "Oh, but you're pitching against Major League Baseball. It's gonna happen." I'm sorry. You're the closer. You cannot give up the home run. You can't. And when you
No.
do, you're going to be criticized.
Yep.
And listen, I'm not sitting here saying
Correct.
the same thing about Duvall. Like I'm not saying like, "Oh, DFA Bednar." No, I think
Not at
Bednar.
all.
I think
No.
Bednar over the long run, he's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
I just don't like the way he started this year, but I think he'll be fine. The Duvall shit is crazy.
Duvall,
the Duvall shit
I'm
is
gonna
crazy.
I'm gonna pull his numbers up.
Duvall Williams is nuts.
That's his name. Duvall Williams.
Williams.
Did you
is
see
crazy.
that tweet?
Yes.
Duvall
My
Williams.
heart broke when I saw that
Yep.
tweet
Yep.
because I can't even refute it. You got to understand. I was one of the people ridiculously happy when we traded for him. I'm like,
Bro, I went
we got,
nuts on the live stream. I went
a
bananas.
Dominican flamethrower coming over here to this bullpen. This guy's nasty. I'm like, bro.
Oh, he's nasty.
There's no way. Oh,
he's nasty like you just ate a big Buford.
Yeah, exactly.
Oof.
He's the wrong kind of nasty.
He's the wrong kind of nasty.
And it's weird because when you look at this, I mean, the Baltimore's booth, shouts out to them, because a week ago, they were saying the same thing. They were like, how does this guy have this ERA?
Yeah,
like,
all the time.
Because when he's on,
he's filthy.
and you see him pitch, it's like, I mean, how does anybody ever touch this guy? And then you see.
Yeah.
Then you see what it looks like.
Then you see what it looks like. It's not cute.
He has these days
cute.
where he comes out there where either it's 3 feet off the plate or it's down the freaking middle.
Yeah.
And it's like, brother, you're a reliever. You're high leverage. It can't be this way.
He is so bad. He's god awful bad. He really is. And I
we
hate
lost
saying that because I want to see him pitch well.
this series.
Over his last 15 games,
Oh boy.
he has a 7.11 ERA.
Yeah. Always open.
All right, always open.
Always
That's exactly
open.
what he is. 12 and 2/3 innings, 15 hits, 10 earned runs. That's where he's at right now. On the year, his ERA is 6.14. He has been a mess. One of their biggest problems for this club right now is the bullpen and how are they going to fix this and make this work.
But to me, it's the biggest concern.
It's the biggest concern.
The biggest concern.
Like somebody was saying, can you trust Bednar in a one-run game? Like, are you really that comfortable with Bednar coming in a one-run game? I'm comfortable if it's 3 runs. I'm not comfortable 1 run with David Bednar, and I like the guy. I've been a big supporter of Bednar.
I'm a little bit more comfortable than you. I'd say 2 runs and up, I don't mind. 1 run, I'm nervous.
100%, you got it.
1 run, I'm nervous.
And
but to be honest with you, there's not that many people who I'm not nervous about. I was
just
right
about
now.
to say it's a lost art, man.
Yeah, it really
you don't have
is.
many Mason Millers out there where, like, when Mason comes in, this game's over, bro. Like, you ain't got a chance.
Yeah.
I remember there will be times, I forgot, I wish I remembered the exact game it was, but there was times when Mariano would come with the bases loaded and nobody outs. And you're like, we'll win.
Yeah, he'll get out of it.
You come in there and be like, yeah, but bro, it's 2 runs. Hey, might give it 1.
Brother, he'll strike. Listen, he'll strike somebody out. He'll get a double play ball.
Or get a pop up in on the hands, a jam shot. If he
Yeah.
popped up somewhere, maybe a slow roller back to him. He goes to home. Something would happen that Mo will get out of it. But there's not closers like that in this game anymore.
No.
So it's not just a
Hell no.
Yankee problem. This is the
Hell no.
majority of baseball teams. They just don't got guys that are so locked down. That's why Mason Miller is so damn important.
Let me ask you something. It's an idea I saw floated, and I was like,
Oh,
look,
he's breaking out the ideas.
no, it's
Oh.
one of those, and it's look, it's interesting, but I want to see what you think. Boston, not too cute this year. Boston.
I really hope you're not going to say Aroldis Chapman. There's no way in hell.
Boston is not doing too cute this year.
Not after everything he said about the Yankees.
Would you
There ain't
take?
No way.
Would you? And no, this is not going to happen because the Yankees are the Yankees.
What are you going to say? What's he going to say next? Take Caleb Durbin?
Brian Cashman is is not going to do that. I just don't see that happen. So this is not going to happen. But in a world where it was a possibility, would you even play in those waters again?
He wasn't as bad as people make him out to be with the Yankees.
He was not.
Yeah, he wasn't as
And
bad
he's
as
also
people make him out to be.
he's also been way better with the Red Sox.
Yeah.
Like last year, his season with the Red Sox last year was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like I was like, this dude is he's unlocked like another level later in his career.
The craziest thing to me is that there's just not many out there. There's not many like names that you could think of off the top of your head and
There's
go,
only 2 that I ever say.
Who's that?
In baseball and closers?
Yeah.
The only 2 names
Well,
I care
Mason,
about,
we know.
Mason Miller, Joan Duran.
And Duran, yeah.
Those are the only 2 I care about.
Yeah,
I
agree.
never listen.
I agree.
People are gonna say, "Oh, you dislike Diaz because he was on the Mets." No, had nothing to do. Diaz had his time, and then Diaz also started to show very quickly that he's also kind of like the other ones. That it's like, yeah, he'll be really good, but then he'll also be like so freaking bad that it's like, how is this guy a closer? And then now you with the injury stuff or whatever. Listen, it sucks. I get it, but it's like, no.
Yep.
Like, I'm sorry. If Diaz comes back and does it 2-3 more years at his highest level, I don't have
That's a
no problem
different
putting his
story,
name there.
Yeah.
But to me, when we talk about it, Mason Miller is in a league of his own.
Oh, he's in a league of his own by far.
And then
it's not even close.
The only other name that I contemplate that I'm like, oh man, is Joan Duran.
Yeah. And every now and then you have a guy come out of nowhere, like I think Tampa got Baker. Baker's out there this year. I think he's closing for them.
St. Louis has a guy I really like.
O'Brien.
Yes.
O'Brien's doing a good job too for St. Louis. Z Show says, I think Duvall gets in his own way a lot of the time. When he starts throwing balls, his confidence dips and the control dips even more. It's funny that he brings that up because one of the first things I was told was that he's a head case. He ain't gonna handle New York.
Yeah.
That's one of the first Giants fans that reached out to me. They were like, the dude's an absolute head case. Ain't no way he's handling New York. So
the crazy thing is that the fans haven't been hard on him. Like, okay, on Twitter and whatever in comments.
yeah,
But I'm talking about actual game time. The fans haven't ripped into him.
not at all.
Not yet.
Not one bit.
Not yet. So
Not
it's
one
like
bit.
even that saying, oh, his head case problems with us have been just him.
Yeah.
Just him out there. Like,
Yep.
okay, he walks
Yep.
that first guy, and it's like it all just snowballs from there.
Yeah.
It's like he can't bounce back from it. It's
No.
not. It was the problem that we saw with Louis Hill this season.
Mm-hmm.
That it's like his fastball got hit the first time in the game, and it was like the body language is like, oh my, how are they hitting it? It's like they're hitting it.
Yep.
Like pitching is about figuring it out a lot of the time.
That's right.
Like every day out there, you don't know. Like if you throw 3 to 5 pitches, every time you go out there, there's a different combination of those pitches that you have and you don't.
Yep.
And the best pitchers are the ones who just find a way. They figure it out. One of the things that Max Fried is great at
Is adjusting.
is just adjusting based on what he has that
Yep,
day.
Yep. He'll figure it
There's
out.
just-
He knows what works and what doesn't.
And
Yep.
and that's what he does. There's just
Yep.
games where he's like,
Yep.
he's not the sharpest, he's not whatever.
Nope.
And then you look up, it's the 6th inning, he's giving up maybe 1.
Yep.
And you're like, damn, he didn't even look that great today.
No.
Like, or whatever. Because he finds a way. Garrett Cole, one of the greatest things about Garrett Cole, and Garrett Cole does have a little bit of the head case in him.
Yeah.
But even with that, there's
He
times where
adjusts.
he doesn't have his shit and you just see him battling.
Yep.
Because the thing about Garrett Cole is that he's just a fucking dog.
That's it. That's
He's
exactly
such a
it.
competitor. He's like, I
He will legitimately figure out a
don't-
way
Exa-
to make it work.
CC was
And
like that.
CC was
CC
like
was
that.
like that. Didn't have this, didn't have that. Okay,
Yep.
let me go with this, let me go with that.
Yeah.
You got it. Like, look, Louis Hill, Camilo Doval, like, yo, you guys gotta figure out a way when you don't have your A stuff. That's what separates the boys from the
Yeah.
men. And I think when you say that it's a lost start,
A lot of houses playing boys to men tonight, by the way.
oh hell yeah, mama, that
Yeah.
was a good one.
A lot of-
That was listen. When you talk about that closing is a lost art,
Yeah.
brother, with that can't be said enough, bro.
No.
I say it all the time. Every time they talk about these guys and they want to compare people to Mo, that's why I get so mad. Because it's like, yo, y'all talking, and it just shows me you didn't live the Mariano years. Shit, you didn't live the Trevor Hoffman year. Like, don't
Nah, man.
talk about don't
Nah.
talk about that.
Not
Did
at
you
all.
even see
K-Rod.
K-Rod? Son of a bitch. like every
K-Rod
time.
years,
Like, did you
man,
see
like-
K-Rod that
Nah,
run in his
man.
like I don't know what y'all talking about when these people start
No.
talking about some of these
Shit.
freaking slapdick closers and they want to compare them to
Gagne.
Mariano. Oh my God. Come on, brother.
Gagne, come on,
That
man.
Gagne versus Bonds at bat that they
great,
post once a
legendary,
year.
Legendary.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Legendary.
and I'm not. This is not one of those things where it's like, oh, you guys are just shitting on the newer generation.
No, not at all. Not at
No.
all. Not at all.
Because I'm not talking about Mason Miller like
Not
that.
at all. And on top of that, too, shit, when we were talking about that, the new generation now, they got multiple players throwing 98 miles an hour. You back then, you had 1 or 2 of those guys, maybe, if
Exactly.
you had that. So
They were beating you with craft.
And shit, the Red Sox used to come out there bringing Mike Timlin in the game.
Remember that?
And guys like that. I'm like, Timlin was never throwing, 97, 98. You know, guys like that doing that. So,
Tim Wakefield.
Tim Wakefield, shit. Tim Wakefield, man, mod on. But they're in the Yankees aren't in like some catastrophic place where everybody's like, oh my God, the season's over already. We know it.
Hell no.
But it is a valid concern. And anybody saying, oh, whatever, but we've seen it before. And this is the problem, right? That it gets into this thing of, well, this year is different. No, maybe it isn't. Maybe it isn't. When it consistently becomes a problem, that's a problem. Now, I will say this. We haven't had as many of those blunder games where they're making
No.
dumbass plays and I don't know what's going on.
Even though that Tim Hill shit yesterday was crazy.
That was one of the worst plays I've ever
That
seen
Tim
in my
Hill
life.
shit
I've
yesterday
never seen
was
anything like that.
crazy,
I didn't know
bro.
what to do. Like, I just went nuts. I couldn't help myself. I was like, what the fuck's he doing?
No,
I didn't know what he's doing because that would have been me on the bench right there if I was a player. But what's Tim doing?
I don't know why he went. Like, what was?
Well, he had to figure there was nobody out. Only thing I could think of is that he figured I could get a force out
because
here,
literally,
and then I could get a double play.
he goes to first. There's 2 outs. The next guy he gets
He
to
has to
pop
get
out. He's out of the inning.
They have to either get a hit They got to get a wild pitch, pass the ball, an error, something to score. Other than that, you get him out.
He would have got out of the inning.
He would have got out of the inning.
It was just that was a mental mistake. But like you said, there hasn't been that many of those.
There hasn't been that many of those, right? And they do have time to fix some things.
They have-
And
they have a lot of time, yeah.
so far this year, they've surprised us on a lot of the things they've done.
With the attitude.
With the attitude
Yeah.
and, playing the hot hand. They've done that a lot this year. So I want to give them the benefit of the doubt to say we got a long way to go to the deadline.
Yes.
I just hope in a few months Trent Grisham's not the leadoff hitter. They figure something out there.
And that the bullpen looks a hell of a lot better.
And the bullpen looks a hell of a lot better. And then I guess one more thing too, I want to give a little shout out to Spencer Jones got his first major league hit today.
Yeah.
It was an RBI single. I still have a very, very tough time looking at the batting stance.
Agreed.
And like I said before, if it's something that works, it works. I just see way too many moving parts for a guy that's so big, that has big holes in his swing as it is.
It just seems like a lot's going on.
It just feels like this is a guy that's really going to get eaten up at the major league level. And again, I've been wrong before. I could very much be wrong about this. I just see what I see, and for him, it really does concern me. It really concerns me because, again, man,
he's got to hit a home run in Baltimore.
Oh, he's going to hit a home run every now. There's going to be homers.
It's happening in Baltimore.
Guaranteed.
This is happening.
Guaranteed he homers in Baltimore.
Yeah,
I can see it. I can definitely see it.
It's going to
But,
happen.
Spencer Jones is going to hit bombs. That's going to happen every now and then. We know that. My big concern is when you watch the at-bat, he starts low, then he comes up, he twists, and then he gets ready in his motion to swing.
It's a lot.
And it's very awkward. It's really, he goes like into a 1970 stance.
He don't even look comfortable, dude.
No, and that's the thing.
He
He doesn't
doesn't
look comfortable. And then he goes into like an Ohtani, and then he swings, and it's like, all right, well, the pitch was by you already
I wish
by the time you got in there.
I wish he would just start, like, now that you're swinging like, okay, so then just
Start there.
Start at Ohtani.
Start where he
Start
is.
at
Yes.
Ohtani. Drop the Judge.
Yep.
Because that's what
Drop
it is. It's like-
all that
it's like
shit.
you're like starting at Judge and
Yep.
then you go to Ohtani. Like, brother, just
Yeah. But he's even more crouched than Judge, because Judge is way more upright
yeah.
than he is. He's much more crouched
Because
than Judge is.
because Judge is a lot more. Judge's whole swing is more like, okay, down, under, and then through.
Yes.
Like, he's more Ohtani even with the swing.
Yeah.
So I don't know why he's starting
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
Again,
he does have a mighty hack. I tell you that much.
No,
like,
if he gets a hold of
if he gets on, I was
it's gonna
praying
go
against
far.
Mizorowski. There was a 103 that somehow he just connected on.
Oh,
Because I
it would've
just
went 500
wanted to,
feet.
I want to just see how far away.
It would have went 500
It might have
feet.
left. It might have literally left Milwaukee.
He
I'm
would have
not
put a
even joking.
hole in a seat. Or
That's what I was
something.
thinking. Something would. It would have been
Like,
dangerous.
somebody would have got
catch
carted out of the stadium.
Oh, if you went to go catch it, it would have went right through the glove.
Literally.
The Z Show. Want to get to that one, babe?
I don't know if you're reading or if I'm
My
reading
bad. I'm
these
sorry.
things.
Oh,
No, go ahead, darling.
No, go ahead.
No,
I want you to do it.
It's your job.
I want you to do it.
I mean, he's taking it.
Don't let him
Oh.
take your job.
Oh
You gotta
my
fight
let
for
him
this
do
shit
that
around
to
here,
you.
baby.
God.
What do you think? This is Anthony Volpe's household.
Okay.
You fight for it, damn it.
Yeah.
We fight.
I was there right behind the visitors' dugout on that crazy Tim Hill throw to 3B. I never seen that before. Happy Mother's Day, Jira. NYU forever.
Okay, yep. The throw to third base was, no doubt about it, pretty ugly.
And then we have
Oh,
Anthony.
Medina. Oh,
What's up, Pete, Francis, and very happy Mother's Day to Jira. Love the look of DS. Let's go NYYU.
oh, you bet your ass we're gonna go. We're gonna go big.
Oh, yeah.
You understand me? We're gonna go big, baby. This is the U. This is the U. But I don't know, man. Look, I'm the Yankees have one of the best records in Major League Baseball, not even just the American League. They got one of the best records in Major League Baseball. The Tampa Bay Rays have been deadly. The Yankees will play them this month.
And we got the Blue Jays coming up, too.
And you got the Blue Jays coming
Right
up.
after
but
the Mets.
I'll say this, man. The Tampa Bay series is a legit test. Again, I mean, you can hold on to I'll wait on the 1-8 and all that stuff and see what happens. Tampa Bay comes back and beats us up again. That's a problem. That's going to become one of these.
Yeah.
When it becomes one of the mental
Oh, no,
games for the Yankees.
You want to know what it's going to become? Look no further than last year against the Blue Jays.
Yep.
If this next series ends,
Stop sleeping on the Rays. I'm not joking, man. I've been looking into that team. Don't sleep on that club, man.
I don't know how people
People
ever
do
sleep
it
on
all the
them.
time. I don't
know
trust it.
how
I
they
don't buy
ever-
it.
Don't buy it. You don't have to.
There's a lot. I don't know how this team does it, but somehow they get a guy, Nick Martinez, And Nick Martinez is now throwing like I think 30% changeup, and his numbers are through the roof. They get Steven Matz.
They know pitching.
And Matz is pitching well. I mean, they get Baker, who's closing games out for him. I'm like, what does this team do? Rasmussen is back to being Rasmussen.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the other dude? McClanahan is back to being McClanahan.
Yeah. But
you
we knew
cannot
that.
sit
We
there
knew
and
that,
be like, yeah, but that's the thing. Don't just deny that club. You got the little DeLuca boy hitting 270 something. The little DeLuca boy.
The little DeLuca boy from
When
up the
you
street.
got the little DeLuca boy.
The little DeLuca boy from the one who delivers
Hey,
the paper.
Johnny DeLuca. Yeah, that little Johnny DeLuca.
Hey,
He's hitting 270
He's hitting 270 for the race.
270 for the race right now. You got to be kidding me. That Jonathan Arand is a beast. Yeah, it is.
I mean, and don't
It's
forget
unbelievable.
about Junior Caminero,
And they got a legitimate star in
Exactly.
Junior Caminero. So,
which is crazy.
I'm like,
bro,
you know.
telling you.
I can't believe it.
but
I believe it now.
I mean,
gotta
you
believe
could
it.
bet he was gonna do that though.
I believe it now.
yeah,
You
Junior.
could bet he was gonna do that.
Oh, that's a
No doubt about
that
it.
is some segue.
Ah, she's good at what she
She's
does.
good.
Now. I tell you, I
She's
trained-
good. This
I-
one.
I trained her well.
What?
That's kind of wild to say on Mother's Day. I'm
Bitch
not gonna
ass. I trained her well. All right.
No.
Okay.
I
was
trained
about
you
to say
well.
something- I was about to
Nobody
say
knows
something so
that I
bad.
usually talk in your ear when you're calling the game.
Yeah,
I'm the
where's my
one telling you
earplugs,
what
honey?
to say.
She is in the
Where's my
earpiece.
earplugs on it? I trained. I'm not gonna. I was gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
Cállate.
No matter what sport you're watching, there's no better way to make the action more exciting than with Prize Picks,
Yes, sir.
where it always feels good to be right, baby. Prize Picks is daily fantasy made simple. You just pick more or less on your favorite players' projections and build lineups in a few little taparoos. Whether it's football, basketball, baseball, your sister's ass, or any other sport you're into, Prize Picks gives you a fun way to stay locked in on every play while you're watching. And to get you started, baby, they're going to hook you up with $50 in lineups when you play for your first $5 lineup using the code HMA.
He said HMA.
Really? Really? You're just gonna keep doing that now? Prize Picks also got a new feature alert, folks. Early payouts are now available. If your player gets off to a hot start, you have the option to go ahead and cash on out before the end of the game.
Options.
Join the millions of users. My ad-lib. Join the millions of users and sign up for America's #1 sports picks app for daily fantasy player projections and lineups. Unless you don't want to do it. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code HMA to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup.
5.
Using the code HMA. Prize Picks.
HMA.
It's good to be right,
You
baby.
already know it's good to be right.
Oh, nobody wants to be wrong.
Nope.
If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. Well, that's all I got for today.
Okay.
Yeah. I think
With that being said,
I think that's it, man. But
point is, the Rays are a good team. The Yankees are a good team. It's going to be a battle, but as Yankee fans,
between us.
and as Yankee fans, obviously, guys, we have concerns. We have legitimate concerns that they got to figure out. And, you know, so far they've made the right decisions. I think they probably recognize. I can't think anybody in the Yankees are like Camelo Duvall is going to turn around. He's going to be this phenomenal guy for us. I don't buy it. I don't buy it.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I don't buy it.
I'm gonna be real with you. He's on 3-week watch for me. And when I say no, I'm telling you, I'm 3-week watch.
I'm there with you, man.
I'm telling you, by the first week in June, he's got to. And I'm saying this based off of the way that the Yankees have moved this season. Like,
Bro, he's like, there's nothing.
I don't see. I'm telling you,
His
I
stuff
think they're
can't
gonna
save him forever.
I
Like,
think they're gonna shelf him
there's
if he doesn't
nothing
turn it
there.
around. I
He
think
shouldn't be the 8th inning guy right now.
Well, no, I think he's getting. No, see, when I say I think he's gonna get dropped out of that
Oh,
leverage.
yeah, he should have been there already, in my opinion.
I
on
think
that.
that's
And-
done.
And they were for a little bit because I remember doing Game Season Live. I was like, you got to start giving this opportunity to Fernando Cruz and maybe trying to see how Doval works in that fire, put out the fire type role. Not a great role for him,
No,
but maybe flip-flop that a little bit and go for it for a little bit.
you know where
But
I like him.
Fernando Cruz to me made sense as the 8th inning guy for a while. And also, too, on top of that, a lot of you guys are giving shit to Fernando Cruz. He has not been that bad. He's had a little stretch where he was a bit rocky. Cruz is still pitching like a 2.92 ERA, even after all of this.
Fernando Cruz is not the problem.
He's definitely
I
not
don't
the
want to.
problem.
I don't
Today
want
was
to hear
phenomenal.
it. I don't want to hear
One in
it.
the 3rd inning, 3 Ks,
I
nothing.
don't want to hear it.
Fernando Cruz is not the
Fernando
problem.
Cruz has been
Fernando
a
Cruz,
godsend for the
Tim
New York
Hill,
Yankees. Tim Hill, another
Brent
one.
Hedrick.
Forget
Those guys have all been really good.
Headdy's amazing.
Head's great.
Head's great. I like some Head.
Hey, Head's great.
Who doesn't like some Head? You know what I'm saying?
Head's good.
Head's pretty fucking good.
Head's good.
On a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday,
my
Wednesday,
God.
Thursday, Friday,
Where are we
Saturday,
going?
Sunday,
Any day of the
Monday,
week.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
like it.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday,
Hey.
Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday,
I
Friday,
was-
Saturday, Sunday,
hey,
Monday,
Diablo.
Tuesday.
I was
Okay.
getting some
All
head.
right.
Getting some head. I was getting some head. All right.
All right.
So yeah, man. Those are the guys that we like in the bullpen.
See?
Now, and I'm not gonna expound on this, man, because we about finished with this episode. But I will say, man, Carlos Lagrange, we already saw Elmer get his shot. I think we're gonna see Lagrange get his shot, and I think it's not going to be in the rotation at all because our rotation is full. I think it's going to be in the bullpen, and I can't freaking wait for
As
that.
PeteSimonetti predicted, by the way, folks.
So he's a part. To me, he's a part of the solution to the bullpen. They still have to add something via the trade.
He is, and I know there's a lot of people right now that's concerned with how his year is going. He's not off to
greatest,
a phenomenal start. I'm not overly concerned about that.
Me neither.
With what he's doing right now, because for him to have broken through as a starter this year, there would have to be a lot to go wrong for the Yankees.
Exactly.
And I don't mean that in a bad way. I've been saying this the whole time. People are like, "Oh, he should start in the team." No, he shouldn't.
How?
No, he shouldn't.
Over who?
What are you talking about?
Over
Why?
who?
Why would he? I don't care if he had the greatest. I don't care if his ERA was 0 and 21 innings in spring training. Who is he? Why would you put him on a major league team? But the thing about Carlos Lagrange, he could be a guy that comes, July and he has a 4.7 ERA in AAA. You still translate the stuff to the bullpen and go, "It'd be different up here."
For sure.
It'll be different up here. You don't have guys doing that.
Listen.
You don't have guys doing that. And look, it doesn't mean it's going to work. Or it's guaranteed to work. No. But the stuff is there for you to say, you know what? We didn't find what we want. It's like almost like you go to the deadline and you see options and you go, you know what? These options aren't my favorite. I don't know if I want to make that move. We got Carlos Lagrange in AAA. We could go that route instead. It's like, you know what? Let's go that route instead.
And
on top of that, too, Francis, one more thing, too. Ryan Weathers.
Yes.
Ryan Weathers coming out. Look, Ryan Weathers could strike you off. Your lefty, righty, switch hitter. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you can be an alien.
Come
I don't care what you are.
Come playoff time, there's likely not a spot for him.
No, definitely not. There might not be a spot sooner than we thought. So, look, at the end of the day, they have options. One thing I trust in them is that they'll figure something out that will mix well together, and they'll have some sort of formula before the postseason begins.
When it comes to the bullpen, yes.
They always typically do. Now, if the bullpen blows it, all right, they blow it.
That's on them.
They typically have something that works. And Kev brings up another name,
Yeah.
Giovanni Cruz, who has been really good.
El
He's been really
Hueso.
good. And he's thinking that it's his cousin.
El Huesasazo.
It might be his cousin, actually.
It probably is his cousin.
Kev Cruz.
My name Giovanni Cruz.
Kev Cruz.
My cousin Kev.
Get in. Fuck you.
On Bronzo Nowhere with Christian.
Bronx nowhere like Dominican kid.
NYY Underground.
Kev Cruz, get fuck over here.
NYY Underground.
Real talk for the real fan.
Underground. Underground. Real talk for real fan.
What you just say?
I said, real talk for the real fan. Tú supiste, ¿verdad? No, Giovanni Cruz, listen, all jokes aside.
Giovanni!
Phenomenal. Doing really well. I could see the Yankees giving him a shot.
They should.
Well before
They really
Lagrange. But
who's my other guy that came up yesterday? He needs to he can stay in AAA.
that got sent back
Yeah,
down
I got
already.
no problem with him, but I'm happy about the
Yeah.
story. 30-something years old, got back to the major leagues. God bless him and all,
Beautiful.
but he ain't really the fit for the major league
Oh
team.
no, yeah, beautiful.
And that's why, yesterday kind of hurt going at Tim Hill. Like, Tim, you can't make those errors, brother. You've been so good.
Because you've been so phenomenal.
He's so awesome,
But to
man.
me-
even today, he gets
that's
the big
why.
double play ball quick. Tim Hill's the man.
But to me, that's
Tim Hill's the man.
that's why I didn't feel as bad when he did it. Because it's like, all right,
I felt bad because I had to go off.
he's been so good. No, but you have to do. But Pete,
The
you have to
comments
do your
were so
job.
bad.
You have to do
The
your job.
comments were so bad. They were like, I know he's a meth head or crackhead or something.
That's
It was so bad. They're like, I'm like,
that's-
come on, guys. Don't say that about Timmy.
Yeah, but you know what?
Timmy's my
That's-
guy. Don't ever say that. Don't you watch your fucking mouth. Didn't your mother teach you better than talking that way? Like, you ever got soap in your mouth before?
They haven't. This generation hasn't
Put a little
experienced
soap
that.
in your mouth, all right?
They haven't experienced that. I think
And my parents were bad. You know what they used to do to me? My mother? You know what soap she put in my mouth? The soap we never used in my house.
What kind of
We're Italians.
Irish Spring?
She'd fucking take out the Irish
Son of
Spring
a bitch!
and make sure that shit got all but my teeth.
Oh, that's horrible.
Irish Spring.
That's horrible.
I mean, I could tell why you
I
guys
came
don't
out.
curse.
I came out talking like this. Is that Irish? That's not Irish at all.
No.
That was Mexican.
No.
That was Speedy Gonzalez if I ever heard Speedy Gonzalez. What are you talking about? That was
Your wife is in me DMs. There we go. I gotta think of Conor
That's it
McGregor.
right there. There you go.
I turned into Conor
There you
McGregor
go.
for 10 minutes after. I said, "Mom, what are you doing?"
Yo,
I don't know what that was again. I'm not good with this stuff, folks.
Look, man. I think a guy like Hill, you take something like that. What happened yesterday? With as good as he's been, you take it. Even with David Bednar, not the greatest, but with how good he's been as a Yankee, you kind of we give a little bit of a discount for this season. Same thing with Cruz, but there's not Hedrick has been great, like you said, but there's not that many guys that we're discounting like that.
No, not at all.
And
not
that's
at all,
why
not at all.
we're saying they have to make improvements, and they will,
Yeah.
and we believe that they will. So
I
that's
hope
pretty,
so, man.
That's pretty much
hope so.
that's pretty much it. Look, I'll finish that with this. If our biggest problem most of the year is going to be the bullpen, then this team is going to surprise a lot of people.
Yeah.
If that's going to stay the biggest problem.
Yep.
The issue is that if I'm a betting man,
It won't stay the only problem.
come
That'd be something
October,
else.
that won't be the biggest problem.
So, the bullpen we know is the issue. The starter rotation is phenomenal. I don't think there's many concerns there. The offense is a bit of concern. I'm still concerned about the lineup construction there. They really need a right-handed catcher to pair with Austin Wells because, again, Wells has performed decently against right-handed pitching. And again, I get it. Everybody, McMahon hasn't been great this year. We went this whole episode without talking about how bad Jazz has been this year. And it's really hard, man.
I said it when I didn't, not the whole year.
I'm talking about we didn't get into
No.
how bad Jazz has been. He got the double today. I know that, but I think he's hitting 208 or 207.
Yeah. No, I brought him up.
I mean, come on, man.
brought him
You
up.
were meant to be a mainstay in the middle of this order, and Jazz has a 6-something OPS,
and he's going to be in the middle of the order for the rest of the year. That's
Exactly.
why this is such a big problem.
Here's a question.
They won't lower him.
We'll talk about another question here. Is there any reality where you see the Yankees saying, "We'll trade him"?
In any other year, I would tell you that's absolutely never.
How nice would a Bryce
never
Terang be at second base? Not happening. I said this on the thing
it's
today.
not
Not
gonna
happening.
it's not
They never
happening.
traded
It's not
Bryce
happening.
Terang. But think about having a
I
second
liked
baseman
them
at
from
that
last
level.
year. Remember last year we
I'm
opened
just-
up against them? I was
Yeah,
like, this
yeah.
Terang
Yeah.
character. Who the
He's
hell
good.
is this guy?
He's good, man. He's good. He's gonna be a mainstay on Team USA and WBCs going forward.
He's good, man.
They don't.
But-
it's not like they care anyway.
They're not.
Anyway,
Pete's still hurt by what?
they don't care. They
But
don't care.
Bryce,
I
no,
get it.
Bryce would be good, but he's not. They're not gonna move him. But there's other options out there.
That's my thing, though. I'm just like, would they really go all year? The guy's hitting 200. Why do you keep him for? He's a free agent. Get something. Get a bag of balls for him at that point.
Anything. But then
Like, get
so
something for
what
him.
people but then so you trade him, you get nothing back, and what do? We trade other assets to bring somebody better than him in?
I'm talking about there's a valuable option maybe to minor leagues.
Oh, for us
Yeah.
already. So you're saying like trade
Marco
him
Luciano's going off.
and put like one of those guys
I
up
mean,
there.
I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, he's having a great year in the minor. He's a top prospect. He's 24 years old only, I believe.
I tell you one.
He's a
thing.
top prospect going off. George Lombard's not off to the greatest start in AAA, but I don't know. I really don't know unless maybe there does become a valuable option that comes out there. I don't know. I'm just saying it's like
Boy, if Lombard gets hot, right, and they decide to call him up this year, like you said, you slide Cabby over to second base. I mean, I don't know.
John Brophy said his ego would be hard to trade.
Who, Jazz Chisholm's? Well, yeah. I mean, again, like you just said, it's not a situation where you're trading for something heavy back. He said a bag of balls. Like
Literally. I wouldn't even.
But
you wouldn't
I don't-
be looking for something big there because
I think they're gonna run. I think they're gonna run the whole year with him and
it's
just
nuts.
expect him.
You can if he's hitting like
I think they're
if
they're
he's
just gonna
that
hope
bad,
that he turns
man.
it on.
Then honestly, you better think of another platoon problem or platoon situation where it's like we get somebody that hits lefties decently. They can play second base. And you start switching him out because he needs something to be like, you got to wake up here, brother. He needs something that's like a kick in the ass here because I don't believe Jazz is this bad.
No, Jazz
Is not this
Jazz
bad.
is not this bad.
I've been a defender of Jazz for a very long time here with the Yankees. But this year, I can't say nothing good about it. It's hard. You can't say nothing good about Jazz right. He's been this bad. He's been bad.
And unfortunately, when you say what he said to come into the season,
you put the target on yourself.
And then you start producing like this. It just
not Miami.
The noise is not.
It's not Miami.
The noise is not going anywhere anytime soon.
It's not. It is not Miami. You're not playing in Miami. You're playing in New York City. You're playing in a place where fans are gonna remember all this shit. Fans remember receipts from ages ago from players. Yeah. Doesn't matter who it is. Ages ago, we remember this shit. Never forget it. Yankee fans don't forget. New York doesn't forget.
Yeah.
They keep receipts.
He's going to have to turn it on at some point. Because I feel like the Yankees are just going to run out there with him.
Bet your ass.
Hoping that he turns it on at some point.
You bet your ass.
Probably because of what you just said, though. Because they also know, like we know, this Jazzism isn't this bad.
But that's the shocking thing is that he's been this bad.
He's been this bad.
Yeah, that's the shocking thing about it.
He's not really this guy. But
But ladies and gentlemen, man, it's another phenomenal episode of the one, the only Designated Spittaz. You guys know the deal. And like I said, man, look at beautiful everything here. I mean, come on, look at beautiful all this.
Gorgeous.
So this is unbelievable. Let me just take a look here. Look how beautiful this is.
Gorgeous.
Look how beautiful this
Absolutely
is.
gorgeous.
You guys couldn't even see up there. Yeah, we got a beautiful top up. This is unbelievable. Oh my God.
I'm telling you, it's nuts.
The best.
I like the
center
center shot today just went nuts, guys. Right?
The absolute best.
Because you guys are getting so much more.
Business.
I love it.
Best in the business. Oh, a couple of things real quick too. Charity softball event, guys. Saturday. Right. This coming Saturday, like I said, guys, you got a whole week basically to go to get donations in. If you guys want to donate, again, it doesn't mean you have to go to the event. You don't have to. There is an option on that link to purely just donate. We got somebody today that donated a nice amount. Very nice of them. But again, guys, partnership with Stand Up to Cancer, as you guys know. It's an amazing event at Castle Hill Little League. We got a lot of people playing in the game. Shout out to everybody going. Shout out to our guy Sploo, who's going to be there.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to my brother Poland Caps, who's going to be there.
Oh, he's coming?
So Poland's going to be there. Randy's going to be there.
Nice.
And like I said, everybody else that's going to be there, everybody else that decided that this is an event you want to come to and spend time with NYYU. Like I said, man, we'll be selling our merchandise there. You don't got to worry about shipping. It's going to be... It's going to be one of those.
He's like, shipping from my hand to yours.
My hand to your hand, and it's free. That's the way we do it. Free shipping, done. Food is going to be available. Drinks are going to be available. We're going to just have an unbelievable time. Everybody has already started to receive their jerseys, that purchase jerseys. So, any little bit helps also, just to throw that out there, because I get that message a lot. People, I only got I'm going to donate if it doesn't matter. No, nobody's saying this. It's like, oh, you got to have a limit. No, there's not. You do whatever you like, and that's it. So continue to help with that event. That's a big one. I always say the Audi Club events are awesome. I'm not downgrading them at all. All I'm saying is this event is our event. This is the one that NYYU puts on and that we do for the community. So,
and this is playing for a cause as well.
And
because
this is
that's
playing,
the main thing.
and
everybody has somebody that has been affected by cancer.
Yes.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
Yes.
No doubt about that. So it's playing for a real cause. And like I said, man, a lot of great people are going to be out there. All of us that are attending, we're going to have a great time together. I did mention this before, too. Somebody asked me, I think it was a Yankee fan, man, and I kind of went into detail about it. I've been asked before, is this a kid-friendly event? I think the worst thing a kid is going to hear is maybe somebody's walk-up music might have a curse word in it. Other than that, there is nothing bad that a kid couldn't attend. No. The only thing we say is keep your eye on your kid. That's one. And two, we don't really want kids playing in the game because I don't want nobody to get hurt.
Or on the field.
Or on the field because we just don't want nobody getting hurt, God forbid, or anything like that. So we try to keep the playing to, older ages and all that. But this is a family-friendly event. It's 100% a family-friendly event. Come out and hang out with us. It's going to be a great time. If you got any questions, hit me up at the email, PeteSimonetti at NYYUnderground.com. Very easy. Pete, P-E-T-E, Simonetti, S-I-M-O-N-E-T-T-I, at NYYUnderground.com. Very, very simple. Any questions you got, I'll answer them, and we'll go from there. But This event's going to be amazing. It's already Saturday. I can't believe how quick it got here. This Saturday, we're here. We're ready to go. It's going to be a great time. I can't wait. Team Pete versus Team Jordan again. We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
We'll see
should
what
be
happens.
good.
I'm pumped.
Should be good. I'm excited. Listen,
Me too.
ladies and gentlemen of the chat, if you have not already hit that like button, I don't know what the hell you are waiting for, but now is your chance. Now is your moment. So make sure you smack that like, hit the sub if you haven't, for the best in New York Yankees coverage and more. If you are not following us on Instagram, then your Instagram is a waste and you should probably close it.
Ah, damn.
If you don't want to close it, then follow NYY Underground on Instagram. That's where you get all the clips, all the behind the scenes, all the updates, all the news, and every now and then you get a picture of the cutest baby in the game, my godson, the Santino.
The Santinator.
Now, if you are not messing with us on Twitch, but you've been watching us on Twitch, then you need to follow and subscribe on Twitch, man. Come on, man. This is what we do now. We're multifaceted, multi-platform dogs in this industry, so make sure you do that. And if y'all thought,
And running the best damn podcast.
you're damn right, the best Yankee podcast in all of the land, there's no two ways about it. Now, if you guys thought that I was going to let this entire show go by and not talk my shit about my New York Knicks,
Oh, shit.
you are sadly mistaken.
I'm going to let you talk because I don't know shit about this.
I saved the best for last, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I got to say. Philly, I heard Philly in 5. Guess what? The plane tickets is too expensive to send y'all to Cancun, but y'all can stay in Philly with them cheesesteaks, baby, because we swept y'all asses, okay? We brought the brooms out. We went to your crib and we turned it to our crib because that's what we do. New York, baby. The Knicks feel like the 2024 Yankees. Take that how you want to take it, okay? We are going all the way. The only difference is we don't have Juan Soto. We still miss that.
I was about to say, who's their Juan Soto?
Our guy, our Juan Soto would be OG Anunoby.
Okay, who's their judge?
Jalen Brunson.
I
Jalen
knew
Brunson.
that one.
And let me
I should
tell
knew
you,
that one.
what I love about Jalen Brunson, and I got my Jalen Brunson shirt on today. What I love about Jalen Brunson is they talked a lot of shit about him coming before this series, like they do with Judge. They talked a lot of shit. They said, he's going to have a tough time with those 2 Philly guards. You know what I'm saying?
Did he not? And he didn't, did he?
Oh, he went over there and showed his ass.
Oh, he showed his whole ass
He went
cheeks.
to Philly and he showed
he
his
moved everybody.
ass. Oh, he was like a stripper on that court.
God.
Oh, it was ass all over the place.
Oh.
Showing booty cheeks.
Oh,
is
he
crazy.
was showing cheeks in Philly. Okay, so that's all I want to say is let's go Knicks. Okay, we ready. We going to the Eastern Conference Finals. Let me tell you this. I don't care. If it's Detroit, I'm not worried about Detroit. I know Detroit thinks they're going to come here and bully us. They've been a good team this year. They have. I'm going to shout out to them. You've been a good team. Cade Cunningham, I like you. You know what I'm saying? But you're going down, okay? Detroit-style pizza is bread pasta. It's not even real pizza.
Did you literally just drop? That was an Apollo Creed. You're going down.
Oh, that was an
That was 100%.
Oh, no,
Apollo
100%
Creed.
Apollo. They're going down. If it's Cleveland, I feel bad for you. You guys already been through enough. But if it's got to be you, it's got to be you, okay? I don't want it to be you. I want it to be Detroit. And after that, the NBA Finals is next. That's where my eyes are looking, okay? So, Knicks, let's go Knicks. If you're a Nets fan, you might as well be a Mets and a Jets fan. That's all I got to say to y'all, all right? So
they all rhyme.
So keep it locked and stay tuned because the next episode will, in fact, be the best episode.
And you know we will never come whack on a Designated Spittaz track. Until next time, baby.
See you
Peace.
later.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Bye.
Ahí está.